Jay Carey? Oh my gosh. Great to see you. When did you grow into a man?
Well, I started growing in high school and stopped right around here.
Alrighty then. And of course, my favorite, Jack Nicholson. I can't.
Ever wondered what you sound like to other people, and whether you'd actually like it? Because most of the time, impressions are funny from a distance, but face to face? That's where it gets risky, and way more entertaining. It kicks off fast, with that classic energy, someone walks in, throws out a voice, and suddenly the room flips. Jim J. Carey. The vibe is light, but then the impression hits and you can feel that split second of tension. Is it accurate or is it about to get awkward? But then, laughter breaks it, and that's when you know it landed.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Just like to get on my hog, take it across the universe, and make it back in time for some pokey and just chill. Couple brouhahas, and we're on our way.
I have that voice. Annunziato. Mandalaro, Galagisto. No, don't. Arriva pure, regista, è vero. Questa. I'm out of order. You're out of order.
Yeah, I want Jason Statham to be. I want you to do a movie because I said sometimes when I'm watching a Jason Statham movie, I can't hear his voice. It's so fucking low. Yeah. You know. And so I said, I think you should make a movie called The Librarian. You know? And then Jason Statham comes up and goes, I told you guys to be quiet. And you're still talking. Was that all right? Ah!
And just when you think it can't get sharper, someone pulls out a Jack Nicholson voice. That slow, unmistakable tone, the kind that either nails it or completely crashes. But here's the part people miss. When the real person reacts, that's the real test. And this time, it works. Then things get even more chaotic. Jack Black jumps in with a full-on Jason Momoa impression. And it's not just the voice, it's the attitude, the rhythm, the whole laid-back energy. You can tell he's not just copying, he's committing. And that's where it gets messy, because now everyone's watching for the reaction.
If I could be a fireman, that would be cool.
Fireman. That's me.
I would love to be a fireman. Are you going to eat that pudding?
I'm Kevin Hart, right? Mm-hmm. Right, in high school. Okay, yeah.
Hey, everybody, hey, girl. Hey, girl. No, she ain't hear me. She ain't hear me. Hey, what's up, man? No, he ain't seen me. Come on. Oh, come on. Hey, Miss Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna do good on that test. Yeah.
Wait, Sammy, you are truly the undefeated champion. The producers of the show was hoping you'd have a little more feeling, more Mike, a little bit more Mike Tyson, more Mike Tysonism, like. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy and I would like...
Next up, Godfrey steps into dangerous territory, impersonating Jason Statham right in front of him. Low voice, intense delivery, and a twist that turns it into pure comedy. It's bold, maybe even a little reckless, but that's what makes it hit harder. And then, Bryan Cranston flips expectations completely. You think you know his range, but then he drops a Kevin Hart impression out of nowhere. Fast, loud, animated, it shouldn't work, but somehow it does. And here's the part people miss. Impressions aren't just about sounding right, they're about capturing energy.
A fan of mine is like, Jim Breuer was talking about you on his podcast. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And he sends me a little clip. Yep. And you're on there. And you're like, there's this guy. And he's on TikTok. And he does I'm not gonna do it justice, but he does Chris Rock, white guy, does Chris Rock. And he does Sebastian Maniscalco, and then you did an imitation of me doing an imitation of Manis. Have you heard about this? 20 years ago, Jim Breuer would come ringing the doorbell, He'd be like, hey, it's Jim. Come here, Jim. Come here. Now we're gonna do a double. Now I'm doing Trump. We're doing Trump, doing Jim, doing me, doing Sebastian. And we're doing it so strongly. Look at that.
He gave me some pretty good advice about working with Mike. Isn't this brave? Another day, another $50,000. No, Jack said, the one thing about Nichols is he's a comic. The bastard's always laughing. It's like working with a damn clown in a director's chair.
There are impressions, and then there are moments that go down in history, like Jamie Foxx impersonating Barack Obama at his inauguration in front of 1.8 million people.
When our president-elect said to the American people, and he said it very smooth and calmly, he said, if there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.
All right, all right, all right. Come on back to the Airstream after I make the best margarita this side of the Arroyo Grande.
I have said Ellen, and I said, you know, I'm gonna wear, she goes, is it cocktail? And I said, well, I'm wearing like trousers, but cocktail. Right, yeah, they're cocktail. She goes, I will wear something tight and like a dolce maybe, but it will have fruit on it or flowers, so you know it's for the day. It's cocktail.
Happy holidays to y'all. Once again, it's that festive season. Tonight, our Jewish friends observe the 5th night of Hanukkah. The celebration of a military victory won centuries ago in a part of the world where today 400,000 brave Americans await my order to annihilate Iraq.
Now it turns into a back and forth. Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson start impersonating each other, and suddenly it's not just comedy, it's competition. Each one pushing a little further, a little sharper, until the room just loses it. But then, you realize something. They're exposing how they actually see each other. Eddie Murphy steps in next and the tone shifts. Smooth, controlled, but still deadly accurate. It's less chaotic, more surgical, and that's what makes it hit differently. Because when a pro does it, there's no room for error.
Out with Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Then you add a little John Wayne. Here we go. Let's go over the ridge. You put them together. You got George Herbert Walker Bush. I was staying in the Lincoln bedroom last night, and I couldn't resist getting on the phone, and I called up the Secret Service as the president. Feel like going jogging tonight? In the nude.
Pouring with sweat. I remember looking at him, and he was like, guys, please roll. Please roll. And I just looked at him, and I just went, oh, this sucks, like that. And he looked at me and he goes, it's a challenge.
Remember when
her British sense of Uma?
No.
As she likes to say.
No, I don't.
British
I've never
sense
said
of
it.
Uma.
I've never said it.
Uma.
It gets worse.
And then Michael Mann cuts back to the esteemed gentleman at the end of the sofa. What if you do got me boxed in? I'm not gonna put you down. Moving face to face. Yeah. But I will not hesitate, not for a second. That's my...
Christopher, I can't believe you made it.
Wow. When's the last time I saw you, Stanley?
It's my brother John's wedding 15 years ago.
That wedding was so nuts. I recall we stole the ice sculpture. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know. It probably
here who does the Howard Stern impression.
How are you, by the way, Robin? You look beautiful, right?
Why, thank you.
Right. Is this still f***ing you up, Howard? It's fucking me up, right?
Yeah, right. Because when I start talking to Robin after you leave, I get crazy, you know.
Right. Can we just talk
Robin?
about this? Can we just
go
talk about
ahead.
this? Right.
Go
I just
ahead.
want to know
Go
this,
ahead.
right? Right or wrong, right?
Right.
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 Hey, Howard, left or right, right?
Right.
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 Right on red, right?
Right.
Right. I jerk off with my blank hand, right?
Right hand, right.
Right. As Matthew McConaughey would say, all right, right.
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 All right. Hey, Matt. Wonderful.
Jeff
Goldblum.
Oh my golly. My name is Matthew Friend. Yes. I'm feeling very good. We're probably the two tallest Jews ever to take the stage. Yeah.
Oh, you were Jewish.
Oh my golly.
Now that I see you,
Oh
I
my
didn't realize
golly.
on the thing, oh my God, you're 6'4". So are you 6'4"?
6'4". Can I say? There may be trouble ahead. Yes.
I do a throat trill.
I do. It's a wide variety of Goldblumian texts. I don't know. It's too much. It's too. Look at you. The way your shoes are shining. I like you. I like this.
Very seductive. Very sensual.
Very nice.
Comedy is very hard. Comedy is about women with wonderful hands and a governor in California who talks like this. A man who said, "Welcome to California." A true American.
And then comes one of those moments that feels bigger than comedy. Jamie Foxx delivering a Barack Obama impression in front of a massive crowd. Calm, precise, almost unreal. For a second, it doesn't even feel like an impression anymore. It feels like something else entirely. But not every moment is smooth. Sometimes it gets awkward, like when impressions hit a little too close. Emily Blunt recreates a tense moment with Tom Cruise, and you can feel that edge, that thin line between funny and uncomfortable.
I wondered if you could do Chris Hemsworth as Loki.
Wow. Are you going to have a voice, or should I just do your voice? Because I could do
no,
your
you should
voice.
do my Australian me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But with Loki's dialogue. So what's
Okay,
Loki's
no, I've got
dialogue
it.
that we know?
Well.
From the trailer.
Well,
You must
do
be truly
stuff
desperate to come from
I can
the
do
up.
stuff from Avengers like I'm Loki of Asgard, and I'm burdened with glorious purpose.
Get going.
It's not this simple. It's not your natural state. It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation. The bright lure of freedom diminishes your life's joy. Basically, what I'm saying is.
And cut.
Great. That is amazing. It's so great, man. Yeah, come on, people. I love this show. I love doing this. It's great. It's great. Who is that?
So, welcome back. You've never been on the show.
I'm in the bar. He would run down. Whose serve is it? It's my serve. If that serve was a woman, seriously, that's what I actually.
I'm doing an impression of Austin Butler as Elvis. You did the man, the husband, the son.
That's very good.
Crush that thing.
Thank you.
Can we do a little If I Can Dream for the camera?
I'd like to hear you do it.
Of a better land where all my brothers. Congratulations.
You satirized me with hate crimes about the way I talk.
Oh, hello, I'm in England. Oh, Ratu. Oh, got me like that.
Can I just say, that doesn't sound much different than your first voice. It's very similar.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
And that's what I'm
Hate
talking
crime.
about.
That's
When
the
you
hate
come
crime
out,
there.
you're very flowy and very high-pitched and very outgoing, and your arm move, and you're looking, and you're singing, and you're sexy and unbuttoned, and fantastical, and beautiful, and just stupendous.
Of course, babe. Of course. What was that there?
What was that there? What was that? That is very good, actually.
She is going to trip, please. Can someone please take care of that for her?
You've never heard it.
And just when you think you've seen it all, someone like Matt Friend shows up, doing impressions directly to the people he's copying. No safety net, no distance. It's bold, maybe even risky, but that's what makes it unforgettable. Because at the end of the day, impressions aren't just jokes, they're reflections. Sometimes accurate, sometimes exaggerated, and sometimes a little too real. So here's the question. If someone did an impression of you right in front of your face, would you laugh Or would you start wondering what they really see?
Tonight is about one very special man.
Tonight is about, and by the way,
what?
You're only doing him when he's got, you can only do it with the cigar voice later on.
That is not true. I could do the young Michael Caine talking like that, but I could also do the Batman Michael Caine.
But you can't do the emotional Michael Caine. His voice.
I can be a lot more emotional. I do not want to bury another Batman.
Do you know what I hear? He doesn't like people doing impersonations.
He doesn't like people doing impersonations?
He thinks it denigrates his art and his creativity.
You are taking the mickey out of me, and I do not like it.
I don't like everything from Alfie to Zulu.
I love Zulu. That was a wonderful film. I thought that was Zulu was one of his best films.
You're funny men. But you're out of shape. With me, it's a full-time job. Now, behave yourself and watch this.
That's a very good Michael Caine.
Do I have to sit next to Rami Malek? I mean, his eyes are freaking me out. Dude, stop staring at me, man.
I'm sorry. I just said people say we look alike. Maybe I don't see it. Maybe if I look a little longer.
No, dude.
I'll do a little bit of you, though. Roger Wabbit, Wham Wow, Richmond Common, Waggadley. That's nothing like me. It's nothing like me. Was that terrible?
It was terrible. And also,
oh, stay there. I'm enjoying this. Introduce Buddy Taylor. Right. Yeah. It's time for the music.
Yeah. It's all there. It's fast. They don't have a blueprint. They don't have a blueprint for me, though. I got to put him.
Your Reese Witherspoon impression earlier on. Reese, give us your best Oprah giving out a car.
Okay. If it's not the giving in the car,
okay, go on.
It's probably something very emphatic with a very low voice about how deep the meaning of life is.
On Bear Grylls, I'm smack bang in the middle of this court, just trying to get my bearings. And it's really hard to get my bearings when it's just so desolate out here. Really barren, very barren.
Guy looks really familiar, but I don't know.
If you made it this far, you already know. Some of these impressions were way too accurate for comfort. But now I'm curious, which moment actually got you the most? Was it the bold face-to-face ones, or the ones that almost crossed the line? Drop your favorite part in the comments. I read all of them. And if you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and stick around, because the next one might be even crazier.